Good evening. Today is September 3, 2020, Thursday. I am Sudarshan Sukhani, and every day we talk about the Nifty and intraday trading ideas for the Nifty in this webinar. Actually, there is nothing to talk about today. The market did nothing. Yesterday, we thought the markets may move above 11,550. If they do so, the Nifty will confirm a bullish ascending triangle. You can check out on Google if you are not aware of the pattern. It's a fairly bullish pattern, and we can then look for a reasonable sustained up move slowly and steadily. The Nifty opened and then it crossed the 11,550 in the early morning trading. So there was a plentiful chance of going long exactly at that price. It went all the way to 11,585. Then suddenly it went into a narrow range, started falling. But when it started falling, it did not go below 11,500. So it was falling only in that 60-70 point range. Then it went up, went down. All of this movement was happening in that 60 point range, let us say between 11,520 and 11,570. It's actually 50 points only. Throughout the day, the Nifty moved in this range and closed finally at the low end of this range, but it's still above 11,500. Now, there was a reasonable opportunity to take a long trade when the Nifty went above 11,550, and that trade would have been exited for a loss wherever your exit strategy asked you to exit. There was a big gap down that brought the Nifty down to about 11,525, 530. That would be an ideal and appropriate place to exit this trade, but it could be exited wherever you wanted. There was no reason to hold it when it was losing throughout the day or most parts of the day. That's the trade for today. Did not do anything. What about tomorrow? Now see what the Nifty is doing. It was trading in a very narrow range today. Now a narrow range usually represents confusion. Now there is some justification for saying the market was in a narrow range on Tuesday, on Wednesday, because Monday was a very wide range. But Thursday, Friday, how long will this market continue in a narrow range? Now it can do whatever it wants, just as it can go up for many days. It can move inside a narrow range for many days. We can't control it. But a narrow range doesn't give us any trend. If we don't have a trend, then we are fine. Then I find it very difficult to trade. Now, if the trend is on the upside, I know I'm a buyer tomorrow. If the trend is on the downside, then we look to short sell. But if the market is saying, I'm completely unaware of what the next trend will be, it becomes difficult. Because today also there was an opportunity for the Nifty to go up. It did not take that opportunity. There was an opportunity for the Nifty to fall. It didn't do that either. So the Nifty is very sideways, range bound, not giving a message on the trend. We'll have to be patient and see where the market takes us. What I am looking for tomorrow, and in fact not just tomorrow, for the next few days perhaps, is to see 11,450. That's the low we made 2 days ago. If 450 is broken on the downside, then perhaps a new downtrend is starting, or a correction or a dip or whatever. If 11,600 is broken on the upside, then clearly all of this was only a sideways consolidation and the market is willing to go up. But what happens in between? The market can move in this in-between range for days altogether. And it can also go just break 450 and bounce back, just go above 600 and come back, and then still be in that range. So Nifty or any market can do anything at all. Inside this range, I think you have to decide how you want to take intraday trades, if you want to take them. Two ways of doing it are, one is the opening range breakout. That usually works when there is a trend, and there is no trend. The second is a trading idea I have shared with you, a spring, which is based on the Wyckoff method. So if the Nifty makes a low, makes a second low and bounces back, that's a spring. You can take an intraday trade with a stop below the second low, the lower low. Similarly, the opposite of a spring is an upthrust. The Nifty makes a high, comes down and makes another higher high, and then immediately starts coming down. That tells us that the high is not being sustained, it is failing. There are significant sellers there. So an intraday trade on the short side can be taken when this upthrust pattern is made with a stop just above the high. These are ideas which you can use if you want to take an intraday trade, because if there is no trend then for me it becomes very difficult to say this is the trade we want to take, because we don't know, is it going up or is it going down? No idea, not today at least. So I'll wait patiently and let the market tell me where it wants to go. Meanwhile, enjoy yourself, have a lot of fun. Jai Hind.